This video is made possible by my patrons on Patreon. Hello everyone, my name is Ziamaro and welcome to my channel. So I know a few of you have noticed that I changed the name of my channel this week, so I just thought I'd make a video to explain why. Now, the first thing I want to make clear is that I'm not rage quitting Battlerite or anything like that. In fact, I intend to do a similar amount of videos for Battlerite as I've always done. When I originally made this channel, the focus for me was on getting new players into Battlerite and giving people news and info for the game in a quick and concise way. I watch a lot of videos myself, and I have to say, unless there's a really good reason for it, I prefer videos to be under 10 minutes or even under 5 or 6 if possible. I can't stand videos that spend 5 minutes either thanking everyone for liking and commenting and talking about how pleased they are with their channel's growth, or spending 5 minutes giving some background information before starting the meat and potatoes of the video. So, what does this have to do with the name change? Well, another thing that I did in the early days of this channel was around 5 videos a week. For the last few months, trying to do 5 videos a week for Battlerite has been like pulling teeth. There's just not enough to talk about. At first, I tried to force out more videos than were necessary, but that's just not staying true to what I want this channel to be about. Clear and concise content. It's become a little formulaic to do my patch notes video, my first thoughts on the patch video, my how is this going to affect the meta video, but honestly, for the last few months, there hasn't really been much else to talk about. Moving into the release of Battlerite Royale, I'm sure it'll be a bit easier to do Battlerite content again. But the last week has kind of demonstrated that content droughts can and do happen. And honestly, Battle Royale games just don't hold my attention for very long. Maybe this game will be different, but it's too early to say. But if I do end up getting bored of Battlerite Royale, like I do with every other game in the genre, playing a game just to make content for it feels disingenuous. So for that reason, I'm kind of moving into a new phase. So for now, the channel is called Ziamaro Battlerite Sage, and the reason I've done that is so people still know it's me, and to gradually move into the next step, which will be removing Battlerite Sage from the channel name altogether. As I said before, this doesn't mean I'll stop doing Battlerite content. I'll talk about Battlerite as long as there's something to talk about, but changing the name means I can expand into other content too. So this is the part where I ask what kind of content you'd like to see. I did actually test the water a few months ago to see what you guys were playing. I know that a lot of you are into MMOs, and hey, guess what? I like playing MMOs too. I think it's important to make content you're passionate about, and actually I have a few ideas on what I'd like to cover. One thing I'd really like to do is general gaming culture discussion. The good thing about that is it still applies to Battlerite, but it can apply to other games too. Some of that stuff might be quite topical, such as how should developers communicate with their players, or why is nerd rage a thing? Other videos might be about gaming tropes, such as why do so many healers have this high and mighty attitude in games? You know the ones I'm talking about. Those guys who think that they can't be criticized because they're playing a role that, quote unquote, no one else wants to play. I think it'll be fun to talk about stuff like that. A lot of those kind of things totally apply to Battlerite, but I'll likely use examples from other games too. I'd also like to do some content for other games as well. Overwatch is a game I've been into for a long time. Honestly, I'd probably only do a video for that game once in a blue moon because seriously, that game is so oversaturated when it comes to content. But one thing I'm really excited to try out isn't even a video game, so bear with me on this one. Dungeons and Dragons. And if you're like, what? You mean the tabletop RPG? Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about. That game is freaking amazing, and it ticks both the boxes I look for when I want to make videos. First off, I love it. That's super important. And secondly, there's a lack of concise YouTube content for it. Or at least, there's a lack of the sort of content I'd like to see. Don't get me wrong, there are some great content creators out there for D&D. Go check out Matt Colville, for example. That guy's brilliant. But there are still a few things I would have liked to have seen when I was starting out that just weren't there. So yeah, expect to see some D&D content. Even if you're not interested in D&D, my hope is that I'll get you interested in it, or at least teach you something about it. The latest edition is really easy to get into, and honestly, after you play it, it makes video game RPGs just seem so shallow. Like, imagine you're playing Skyrim, and you think to yourself, you know what? I think I like this Alduin fella. I'm gonna use my powers to do his bidding. Every world needs a good apocalypse from time to time to shake things up. Yeah, in D&D, you can do that. It's pretty damn cool. So, with all that said, it's worth reiterating, I'm not switching to other content. If all you're interested in is Battlerite content, that's not going to stop. I'll still do the patch day videos, I'll still do BPL analysis, I'll still do guides, I'll just be doing other stuff from time to time as well. It'll probably start out as one non-Battlerite video a week, and then we'll just take it from there. So let me know down in the comments, what kind of non-Battlerite content would you like to see? I'm really excited about moving into something new. It's scary because I know it's going to be a big change, but I hope you guys will join me for the journey. We've got a really great community here, and I'd love to see it grow, not just in numbers, but in depth too. I think we've built a community here that isn't just aligned on the game we play, but also in the way we approach gaming in general. So thanks everyone for being a part of that. Until next time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.